The town of Red Hollow sat quietly beneath the late afternoon sun. Its dusty main road stretching between a saloon, a general store, and a small white schoolhouse that stood slightly apart from the rest. The wind carried the scent of dry earth and horse sweat, and the only sound was the slow creak of a hanging sign that read Wilson's Mercantile. That calm broke when a lone rider appeared at the edge of town. He rode low in the saddle, hat pulled down just enough to shadow his eyes. His coat was worn, his boots dust-caked from days on the trail. The horse beneath him was steady and alert, like it had learned long ago to expect trouble. Few noticed the man at first, but those who did felt a chill they couldn't explain. His name was Bob, though. In other places, that name was spoken in whispers, often followed by words like outlaw, gunman, and deadly. Posters with his face had been nailed to trees and tavern walls across 3 counties. But here, in Red Hollow, no one recognized him. And Bob intended to keep it that way. He dismounted near the hitching post, outside the saloon, scanning the street with careful eyes. He wasn't looking for trouble. In fact, he was running from it. A botched robbery, a posse too close on his trail. Red Hollow was meant to be a place to disappear, at least for a while. Bob stepped into the saloon, the doors swinging open with a tired groan. Inside, a few men glanced up from their drinks, measuring him silently. Bob kept his head down, ordered whiskey, and took a seat in the corner. He had learned long ago that survival often depended on blending in. Across the street, the schoolhouse door opened, and Luisa stepped outside. She carried a stack of books against her chest, her dark hair tied neatly back, her dress simple but clean. Laughter followed her children spilling out into the yard, free at last from lessons and ink-stained fingers. Luisa smiled warmly, waving goodbye as they ran off toward their homes. Bob saw her through the saloon window. For a moment, everything else faded. The noise, the weight of his past, the constant readiness for violence. There was something about the way she laughed, unguarded and bright, that struck him deeper than any bullet ever had. Luisa noticed him too. If you want to hear the full story, click the title below.